Imagine a colossal canvas, brimming with raw emotion and desperate energy. The Raft of the Medusa is a stormy sea of human suffering, capturing a moment of intense survival and despair. The painting centers on a flimsy wooden raft, adrift on a tumultuous ocean, teeming with human figures who are at the very edge of life. At the forefront, bodies are piled in a chaotic heap, some sprawled lifelessly, others still clinging to the last threads of hope. Their skin is pale, almost gray, the color of death, but their forms are strong, muscular, showing the physical toll of their ordeal. The scene is drenched in shadow, with a haunting interplay of light and dark that casts the raft and its occupants into an almost otherworldly, dramatic glow. The faces of the survivors are etched with deep lines of agony and desperation, eyes wide with fear or hollowed by despair. Every muscle, every sinew in their bodies is taut, straining against the merciless sea, against fate itself. To the right, in a powerful diagonal composition that draws your eyes upward, a cluster of figures clings to a single tattered sail. One man, at the pinnacle of this human pyramid, stands with his arm outstretched, waving a piece of cloth towards the horizon, where, just barely, a ship appears, tiny and distant, a fragile beacon of salvation. His face is turned away, his expression hidden, leaving his gesture as the sole beacon of the thin, flickering hope that remains. In the center, a father mourns over his dead son, cradling the lifeless body as if trying to will life back into it. His face is a mask of grief, every wrinkle, and every shadow deepened by sorrow. Beside him, another figure lies face down, body limp, giving in to death. The bodies are tangled together, limbs intertwined, some figures almost blending into one another, creating a sense of unity in suffering, a grim solidarity born of shared torment. The sea itself is a character in this tragic tableau, its waves rough and uncaring, battering the raft relentlessly. The sky above is dark and foreboding, heavy clouds looming as if the heavens themselves mourn the fate of the men below. Yet, in the distance, a break in the clouds allows a faint light to spill through, casting a dim glow over the scene, suggesting both the cruelty of nature and a glimmer of divine pity. The painting is a study in contrasts, life and death, hope and despair, light and shadow. It captures the horror of the human condition when stripped of all but the most basic instinct to survive. And yet, amid the chaos, there is a profound beauty in the resilience of the human spirit. The emotions that emanate from the canvas are palpable: the suffocating fear, the crushing sadness, the fragile hope, and the raw, primal will to live. This is not just a scene of disaster. It is a powerful meditation on humanity's capacity for suffering and endurance, a visual symphony of human emotion played out on the ragged edges of existence. The figures on the raft, though broken and battered, are monumental in their tragedy, embodying the universal struggle for survival in the face of overwhelming odds.